Okay, I should be live again. Everybody voted Yuri. We're going Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. Okay, I should be live again. Everybody voted Yuri.
no!
We're going Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
Oh. He's gonna hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... You're is a... I guess you're right.
Why am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. I mean, you wrote a lot about chocolate, suicide, graveyards, anime, swimsuits. It's hard to imagine all this.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find any excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I've been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part.
Oh my god, I'm sorry guys, I know you all love Yuri, but I am bored as heck with her. I really don't like girls like this, and I apologize. Well, at least girl characters, I don't mean like real life girls, obviously.
It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
I wish I was talking to Natsuki, because then she would be throwing stuff at me and calling me an idiot. I like to be dominated by my women!
Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How so?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. My waifus are trash, and you shouldn't love my trash waifus! I have trashy tastes in waifus! Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the purest but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker. My kinks are coming to light already, and I haven't even hit peak romance. Click outside poem area to continue. I'm sorry, oh, that was Siri.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you so long to read.
I wonder if she actually would have said that if I instantaneously clicked out of it. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri? I think it's
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Jeff.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
Oh my god, oh, it's so much! Pretentious!
And soon to be left with nothing.
Okay, see if you can. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I even thought of that. That's impressive.
Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
I wrote about anime swimsuits, graveyards, chocolate, explosions. This was impressive? Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Jeff.
Me too. Alright, guys. Who's going to read the next poem? Alright. Take your pick. Why am I dropping so many goddamn frames? I kind of feel like I need to reset my router. Do I have enough time to reset my router? It's almost 8 p.m. I don't know how much time everybody has. In the chat's hit Hars, yes. We all know who's the best girl in the chat's Hars. Hars. Anyway, so Yuri, childhood friend, Natsuki, Sundari, Monica, the responsible mother type. Mine has deep as fuck symbolism, I'm sorry?